What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Haven't been on this channel much because I've been so busy on my pretty much what is my main channel now, CEII Sports. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you can go check that channel out. But this is a video that is long overdue. This is a video about UPS because I did have a UPS video on this channel, but I deleted it just because it was getting some copyright stuff and all that. So I had to delete it. But I know this is a topic that a lot of people are interested in. It's 2021, and I worked at UPS in 2020, and that was where I got these numbers from that I still have wrote down to this day. I meant to make a video on it for a long time, but just really haven't had the chance to. And now we got the chance, and like I said, it's long overdue. I no longer work at UPS. I haven't been working there for almost a year now. So like I said, this video is very long overdue, but it's still a video that I wanted to make because I know a lot of people would be interested in. So if you don't know, I was working as a UPS part-time package handler. So we made $14 an hour, but if you got more than 5 hours in a day, the next hour would be $21 an hour. So if, say you work from, I'm trying to think, 1 to 6, okay? You work 5 hours. Well, say for some reason your place is so busy that day that you work 2 more hours. Those next 2 hours would be $21 an hour. So it would be $14 an hour for the first 5 hours, and then anything over that goes up to $21 an hour. So it's time and a half. And that's how the pay works. I actually did get a lot of overtime in these weeks, as you'll see in these numbers. I'm just going to kind of go through each week when I started to kind of the ending date I have wrote down here, and how much I made and how the hours worked and all that. So first we'll go, this will be kind of a long video, so just bear with me here, but you got to listen up. So week 1, I had 20.7 total hours. That was kind of my first week, just getting in there, learning, training, that kind of stuff. Made $250 that week. Second week, week 2, worked 24.26 hours and overtime of 0.47 hours. Made $290 that week. Week 3, 27.07 hours, overtime of 2.44 hours that week. Made $330. The next week, total hours 26.36, overtime 1.56, made $318.31. Week 5, 29.91 total hours, overtime of 5.65, so obviously that was a big week, $376. And then the last week in April, I made total hours of 30.08, overtime of 5.08, so I made $375. So the total for April was $1,941.84. Now let's get into May, week 7. I had some big weeks here. Week 1 of May, total hours 37.99 hours, overtime of 12.99, so I made $497 that week. The next week, even bigger, total hours 40.43, overtime of 15.43, so I made $534 that week. Next week, total hours 30.49, overtime of 5.49, so $381 that week. Now we're switching over. The last week in May, total hours 31, overtime 11, made $415.41 that week, and my total for May was $1,829.65. So pretty good month there for a part-time job as well. And now we're getting into June. First week of June, 40.82 total hours. Overtime of 15.82 hours, made $540.98 that week. Next week, 35.18 hours, overtime of 10.18, made $454 that week. The next week, total hours of 37.60, overtime of 12.60, made $491.38 that week. The final week in June, worked 31.93 total hours, overtime of 6.96, so my total for the month of June was $1,890.68. And then this is the last month that I recorded for this video, pretty much. So I did miss out a couple months of working there, but this is just kind of a baseline of how much I was making when I worked there. So let's get into July, the final month. The week 1, 26.41 total hours, overtime of 3.56, made $329.39 that week. The next week, I think that says 22.90 hours, overtime of 2.90, so a smaller week that week, made $288. And then the final week I have recorded for July is total hours 31.80, overtime of 6.80, so I made $402.06 that week. My total for July was $1,020.32, so kind of a slower month, didn't work as much that month. And my total from April 22nd, 2020 to I think that's July 18th, 2020, I made $6,682.49. So it just kind of depends on what your needs are. When I was working that job, I was still in college. I just graduated college this year. I'm 21 years old. And that was just kind of a part-time college job for me, seeing if UPS was maybe a company I wanted to keep working in, and ultimately it wasn't. Nothing wrong there. If you like UPS, hey, keep on going for it. It just personally wasn't for me, so I moved on from it. But that's pretty much what I made from April 22nd, 2020 to July 18th, 2020, $6,682.49. So this job, it is very physical, but at the same time, I mean, it's a great company. It does have great benefits, even as a part-time employee, but don't take my word on that. You just got to do your own research and that kind of stuff. That's just my personal opinion. But like I said, great company to work for. A lot of people love it. It just personally wasn't for me. And if you're watching this video and you do work at UPS, then you might love it. So I'm not saying anything bad about UPS at all. It just simply wasn't for me. That's all it was. So I moved on, and I'm having fun in life right now, and living up to the fullest. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope this kind of answered maybe a question you had, or how much you wanted to know that part-time package handlers make at UPS, because I see that they do hire for those positions a lot around the country. It seems like they always kind of need people in those jobs, because it is a very big company, and as we know, online shopping and that kind of stuff is becoming bigger and bigger each year, it seems like. So these shipping companies like FedEx, UPS, USPS, they are super busy, and I noticed that when I was working there, because there was days that warehouse was loaded with boxes. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope this kind of gave you a baseline, and once again, I appreciate you watching this video. Kind of a longer video, but just wanted to kind of answer these questions people have asked me before, and that's going to be it. So if you're interested in more of this content I will bring on this channel, I got to get more active on it. Just please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this job. If you're thinking about applying for it, or maybe you do work there already and you just want to talk about it. I won't answer too many questions on that kind of stuff, because like I said, I haven't worked there for a year now, so I don't know what's changed and whatnot. So maybe even the pay has changed. I have no clue. So that was just my quick video on this. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video.